Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. We are continuing to explore this town after having accomplished one of our goals. We need to explore a diner, and what do you know, there it is. So far nobody's ambushing me, so I can't complain, but we'll see what happens, and I could sure go for some famous pancakes.
A poltergeist. Its existence is one of rage and hostility.
Oh yeah?
And its very presence turns ordinary objects into deadly projectiles.
Yeah, but hang on for a second, though. This is definitely more frustrating because I can't slowly... No, I can regenerate health. And the thing went into the checkpoint itself. What a fool. Alright, I wasn't sure I could regenerate my health quickly enough. Good stuff. But anyway, I had gotten my eye on this manuscript page. Too many legs. What?
The strands of webbing glistened in the beam of my flashlight, fine,
Oh, great.
almost ethereal. They were fresh and right in my path. I held my breath and waited, ears straining. Nothing. I moved on, concentrating on the task at hand. Just get what I was looking for, then leave. That's all I keep telling myself. For a moment, I actually thought it might be as simple as that. Then, I heard too many legs skittering across the ground.
Wow, guess what? Suddenly I hate American Nightmare. I'm out. This is no good. Ah, too bad. Okay, let's go. Maybe the manuscript page had nothing at all to do with my immediate situation. I know I'm going the wrong way. Actually, maybe I'm not. This old chair? Like this old house? Alright, I guess I do have to go around the back, but...
The scene. Traces of violence. A callous midnight snack. A room key left carelessly behind. The man recognizes the enemy's handiwork.
I think these are keys for the motel rooms. Satellite and now this? That place might be involved.
Did that matter? Anyway, I got the keys. There's just nothing at all in the back room? Okay, thanks. Wow. Incredibly, the diner was completely free. I cannot believe nothing came of that. Maybe I'll get jumped here. Well, there you go. But
Emma
still.
Sloan was a believer in a great many things, most of which were entirely fallacious.
Man, Emma was
Emma
cool.
Sloan, an innocent victim of his dark half. More collateral damage in the ongoing war. Damned by forces beyond her control, as much as by her own actions.
See, that sucks. I didn't want to fight Emma Sloan. She was cool. And this is a splitter? There's the motel, but first I want to check on Emma. She's probably a take-in, but I'm curious as to whether something comes of this. Also, manuscript page. Hello?
I know that when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this, but I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me, and not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
Alrighty. So, Emma.
Damn it! Why didn't you listen?
My flashlight's off? The hell's that all about? Oh, that's bizarre. Is she just gone? I thought for sure there'd be some kind of boss. But anyway, I guess now I can get that one manuscript page now that I have the key to the motel. Can I check every room? Nah, alright. Makes things easier anyway. Here we go. Also, my unlock animation is much quicker than in the base game.
My own face peered back at me from the TV screen. For a moment, I struggled with the sensation of déjà vu. How many times have I seen myself like this now? And then there was that easy grin that never seemed quite as quick or natural on my own lips. The dark, malicious twinkle in the eyes. And I knew who I was looking at. As he pulled back and revealed the room behind him, my throat went dry. There was nothing I could do but watch.
Was this the very beginning? The TV thing I watched in the previous installment, or is this going to be something else? Also, that seems to be the thing to get from this room. It was just the manuscript page itself, I think. So a mandatory collectible works for me. It is eerily quiet.
Damn.
More
Michael
keys.
Farabee, dead, tortured.
Oh, this
Dressed
place.
in clothes that bore the name of a local observatory. A slim lead, but solid enough. It stirs something deep in his mind. He knows where to go now.
Is this the guy Mr. Scratch killed?
The observatory. Hot on the heels of the Herald of Darkness, the Champion of Light forges on to see the stars.
Did that just take me out? So I missed some other motel room then? We're just out? I mean, okay, I guess.
An observatory. A place for a man to witness the magnificence of the universe. But such insights are not what the Champion of Light is looking for. He has come to find a weapon.
Alright, I guess I'm here now. Goodbye, town. That's probably going to be a problem. Yeah, there were 21 potential pages in the rest stop area, and there's 16 pages in the observatory area. So I guess the last area of the game is a drive-in?
As a storyteller, my first real love was crime. And it was in that genre that I finished my first novel, starring the perpetually miserable Alex Casey, whose entire life was a wound that never healed. The books sold as fast as they hit the shelves. I wrote 5 more Alex Casey books, and they all were bestsellers. I became rich. I became famous. Success brought pressure, and I didn't handle it very well.
Alright, looks like I probably want to go in this area first. But I'll check the booth if I can. Alright.
Welcome back, listeners. As you know, I'm Eddie Rodman, and I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard, who are doing their big comeback tour. How's that been going for you? Odin?
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life. You know, I didn't realize how much I'd missed that.
And what about you, Thor?
It's okay, you know.
Well, this must bring back a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful to be back on stage. If it wasn't for my knee, I'd feel like a young man again.
Well,
These guys are great.
keep harping on this.
New songs, I can hardly even believe it. Okay, ammo box. I'm not sure if there's anything for me to do in this particular area, so I guess I'll pop back out and go around. Also, I wonder if I was supposed to be driving. I probably was. But then again, I had to go through a man-sized door to get in here. It would have been great to use a car against these guys, though. 3 guys. All right. Very windy path. Enter the main observatory. But also checkpoint. Checkpoint reached, checkpoint lost.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows, and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Well, there's a gun over there, so... Whoop. Missed him. How embarrassing. It's a lot of goons. We cool?
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Interesting. Well, this place is lit.
talk to you. There's a party next door. I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean, up here, I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could... These guys are getting out of control. Look, I feel like we're both victims of circumstance here. And maybe we could make some kind of effort to...
Oh boy. He's really being deliberate here.
Never mind.
Oh jeez. I'm waiting to see if anything comes of this. Yeah. Oh boy.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you.
Cool.
I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of cruel trick on your part, of course.
Oh, here we are.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
So I have to go all the way back out?
Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest thing. It's quite elusive, almost as if it wasn't properly there. I don't know how to describe it.
So, what was the signal like?
I wish I knew. He appeared before I had a good fix on it. He was very pleasant when I was working, but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you always wear that to work?
I was at a party for a local art exhibition. Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's caused by some kind of atmospheric refraction phenomenon, but I've never seen anything like it.
Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't quite threaten me exactly, But those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left. I thought it best not to interfere.
You were lucky. He's done much worse.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
Well, the entire base game is narrated by my own voice, but never mind. You know what, I'm going to adjust the sensitivity a little more, I think. Strangely, I'm not getting enough speed with turning. It's a little better. Alright. Let's get the imaging array. Being in a well-lit place was...
And try to be careful.
Yes.
It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
That is pretty good. But yeah, being in a well-lit place was nice while it lasted. Now let's go to her car. Wherever that is. Visitor parking? Well, she's not... Oh boy. Oh no. Just objects. This sound is horrible. Flashbangs, don't mind if I do.
This must be her car.
Yeah. Checkpoint reach. Let me just lower the volume on my computer just a little bit. Oh, man. Good. But how many? Yeah. Okay, I was afraid it would be a boss spider, but it's lots of little spiders, which are still pretty gross. Not as bad as I thought, but pretty bad. I'm gonna go. 'Cause that, my friend, is too many legs. Anything is good as long as they don't, like, leap on me, because I will flip if that happens. All things considered, though, this is surprisingly tame. I was afraid it would be an absolute horror show. I guess once you go Bloodborne spiders, nothing seems quite as scary.
The pressure of success got to me. My wife Alice was the sole thing in my life that anchored me. Suddenly it wasn't enough. I couldn't write anymore. I distracted myself with wild parties and whatever trouble I could scare up. I wallowed in the drama of my life, sure that Alice would stick with me even though she didn't sign up to be the lifeline of a tortured artist. It was my dumb luck she's not the type to give up.
And now I'm fighting the devil? I mean, Scratch is a name for the devil. He's my evil doppelganger. We're not even really dealing with Alice in this game, I think. Also, here's a weapon cache. 40 for a combat shotgun, though. Oh, ew, they're in front of my destination. Let me in, let me in. Okay, that was actually pretty tame. One bullet is good enough for these spiders. I like the brooding music, though.
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
In real life, I don't think she would let me touch it for any longer than necessary. It's probably like $1 bajillion. But hey, it's an episode of Night Spring, so who knows? Press Z to fix telescope. Yup. Did it.
Brilliant, you got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
There we go. That's on you.
I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
Oh, yeah?
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well,
I got it.
please come talk to me if you have questions.
I think I better just come talk to her, because number one, I'm right by the lift, and number two, it's a starred point anyway. There's always something wrong. Okay, I guess the option was just to talk to her. What is this coolant thing?
Is there something I should know about this coolant thing?
Oh no, it's quite straightforward. The telescope is very heavy, and moving it generates a lot of heat. So do all of the electronics. Overheating could cause damage, so it shuts down automatically if the coolant fluid isn't flowing. And hot electronics generate instrument noise, which we want to eliminate as much as possible.
What is this coolant anyway? Is it dangerous?
We use liquid nitrogen. It's quite safe.
If I can make it to the valves in one piece.
Yes, there is that. Good luck.
There is that. So I guess I didn't need to talk to her after all, so what's the thing I need to investigate? Unless it's where I'm standing but on a lower level? Alright. Here I was thinking I was a complete genius. But, as it turns out, I am a complete genius. Behold, flare gun ammo. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this area, though, unless I need to go even lower. Because I can't seem to go around all this stuff. Maybe I have to go outside. There are more stairs, though. Flashbangs, very nice. Oh, and I'm good with flares. I guess 5 is the max instead of 20. Too bad. Right, these doors. Checkpoint.
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Right. I guess here's one just for starters. Easy. Alright. I guess we could cover the rest of the coolant valves later, though, because for now it is time to stop the installments. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We accidentally made it all the way to an observatory, because we are going to keep our eyes in the skies. Too bad we had to fix the telescope. But then we did! But then, too bad we had to fix the telescope. We're still working on that. And there are spiders. But you know what? Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I think we might have this. Until next time, everyone.